Oh, hi! I got some great video today of the raising of the pride flag, which is difficult for me to say because I have teeth missing. And that's what I want to tell you about before you see the real video in just a few seconds. I had my teeth injured on a Star Trek movie, First Contact. I had $500,000 spent by Paramount and Central Casting to have them fixed. The glass appliances and part of my jaw replaced. But anyway, they got kicked out here in Detroit and cannot easily be fixed. It's lots of money. It's happening though. Dr. D'Orazio and Dr. Williamson, Ron T. Williamson, are wonderful people and they're working on me. But I'm embarrassed to come out. It was important that I come out for Ruby's sake. It's very important that this pride, because of COVID and her process. And I wanted it for her so bad. So I gotten over my embarrassment. I'm making these videos. I'm going to keep making the videos. You'll see my teeth getting fixed hopefully, and then I'll be able to enunciate properly. And I will also be able to perform for you again at a good level that will be entertaining for everybody and make everybody happy, including me especially. Okay, so thank you for that, giving me this, your interest in watching this at all. But here's the real video now, and enjoy. Oh, you like my new studio? Hey, we did it! We're broadcasting the first day. Here's the video. Jump in! Hey, Debbie David here. We're here for the raising of the Pride flag for celebration of Pride Month here in Ferndale, Michigan. And I see a lot of my friends here are already gathered around. I see Angela Lepard over there. I see Ricky Barkoff from Gigi's, one of the greatest drag performers ever. I see friends over here. So it's going to be a really great event the whole month here in Ferndale. Now they canceled, well they didn't cancel, they postponed Ferndale Pride, which would be right this week. But it's going to be October 2nd because of COVID. But really, people were out today here in Ferndale. It's like usual, so we're getting 2 prides this year, I think. and it's going to be really great. I'm doing programming, and I'll be doing programming all month on my Dragopolis television channel on Vimeo. I also have a YouTube channel Debbie and the D, and my Ensign Russell fan page on Facebook. I played Ensign Russell on Star Trek: The Next Generation. Anyway, I'm going to bring you the event and maybe get some interviews with some of the local people here in Ferndale. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Greg Pollica, and I am on Ferndale City Council. I want to welcome you all here this evening. We have a number of speakers that will be speaking this evening, so I'll introduce our first one, which is our Mayor, Melanie Piata.
Good evening. I can't tell you how awesome it is to see your smiling faces. Can we just give an applause for all the smiling faces out here tonight? We've been through a lot in the past year, so it's really great that you're all here to celebrate something that is true and dear to the city of Ferndale and to this community. But before I make some remarks, I just wanted to recognize the rest of City Council, including Greg Pollica, but also Councilwoman Mayor Pro Tem Leeks May. Raylon Leeks May, I don't know where you are. And our County Commissioner, Charlie Cavell. And I don't know if he's here yet, but Senator Jeremy Moss is going to attend as well, so say hi to him. So thank you for joining us on this summer day. You know, I always say Ferndale is a place that you can be who you are. And in order to make a community to be a place where you can be who you are, the people help create that environment. Because today, June Pride is all about the recognition of Stonewall and the fight for equality for our LGBTQ friends and family and community members. And Ferndale went through that process too. And so now we are celebrating what I call sort of an integrated of inclusivity. It just became a part of Ferndale. And we celebrate and uplift that every year by raising the flag. But it's also important to recognize that we can't let our guard down, and that the fight against discrimination and the fight for justice and equality is an everyday thing. Because discrimination still is happening. And there's discriminatory laws being passed across states all over the United States, particularly against our transgender friends. And so that's why I'm so proud that Ferndale has been at the forefront of being progressive and addressing these injustices. So with that, I just wanted to say thank you for being here. Thank you for showing what we are in Ferndale. And I'm just going to close with Rolanda's t-shirt, Love is Love.
Thank you, Mayor. And now let me introduce a wonderful community activist and the Executive Director of Ferndale Pride, Miss Julia Music.
Happy Pride. Some time ago in the early 90s, I nervously entered the Ferndale Arts Building to go to my first youth group meeting at Affirmations. Although I could identify some other queer youth in my school, we didn't dare talk about our feelings, with the exception of whispers behind closed doors. In Ferndale, I found what I previously had only dreamt of, a room full of queer people. There they were, there we were, we exist. So I came back to Ferndale as often as I could to go to Aff or Gotham, places where I felt I fit in. Ferndale instilled a sense that I could be queer, I could be proud, and I set it in my mind that I would be visible. I wasn't the only one. As more of us found support here, we began to take this gift of visibility past 9 Mile to our own hometowns. For 30 years, we've worked to continue to spread this gift for ourselves, for our past selves, and for our future generations. As COVID-19 hit the United States, it became evident that Pride as we knew it would not happen. I began to have distinct feelings reminiscent to those that I had in the early 90s. COVID took our safety together. It took that sense of community that we had worked so hard for away. I asked my friends how COVID impacted their sense of community. I heard stories of feeling isolated, not being seen, not feeling connected. We did what we could, meeting virtually or in our masked pods around backyard bonfires. We found our community. We pushed to remain visible. In June 2020, Pride launched At Home Together. 280 Pride flags went up in Ferndale, Hazel Park, Oak Park, Berkeley. Flags were sent as far as Fenton and Grand Rapids. 24 houses on my block alone flew flags. Many of those homes were our allies. I felt that gift of visibility being infused back into our neighborhoods. Although we couldn't gather at Pride festivals, many cities took the time to assess their values and show love for the LGBTQAI residents. This year has seen an incredible spread of support. The President of the United States recognized Transgender Day of Visibility. That event was founded right here in Michigan, and today, for the very first time, Oakland County celebrated Pride, raising the Pride flag. Oak Park, Hazel Park, Ferndale raised flags. And this year, for the very first time, 7 cities in Macomb County celebrated Pride Month with an being officially recognized in their city chambers. Now that is visibility. The city of Ferndale should be proud to lead the way as a safe space for us to be comfortably visible. There are Pride flags flown on every mile of every road in this town. More and more queer kids no longer have to whisper their feelings behind closed doors. They have the opportunity to see LGBTQ people living happy, healthy lives in their communities. They have the opportunity to see what their future could look like. Visible, queer, full of pride. With visibility comes acceptance, and eventually, hopefully, safety. Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera paved the way for us, from gathering for community to fighting in the streets for visibility and acceptance that June night in 1969. Ruth Ellis literally risked her life to let queer folks gather safely in her segregated Illinois city. Though many of us are safer, we still have work to do. We need to continue our visibility and fight for safety to extend protections to LGBTQ+ folks in all 50 states, to end conversion therapy in the United States and in offshore camps, for the list of names on Transgender Day of Remembrance to become a blank sheet of paper, for the 71 countries that have laws making it illegal to be gay or transgender to right their wrongs, for the 11 countries that still have the death penalty to end this heinous treatment of our people. We have made giant strides forward, but we must not give up on true equality. As the flag flies this month, it seems more poignantly symbolic than the usual kickoff of a celebration that it has in the past. I ask you to take a moment this June to reflect on our history and consider how you've played a part in it. Today, we honor our collective and personal history by raising the Pride flag. On October 2nd, we will honor our survival by partying in the streets as we celebrate that long-awaited 10th anniversary. Thank
you. To the podium, Executive Director of Affirmations, David Garcia.
Can I ask everybody to move in a little bit? Can we all just come forward a little? I feel like, especially when the helicopter went over. Yeah. First of all, happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
You know, I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about. Jason, my boyfriend, and I were just walking over to affirmations, and I forgot my keys at home, so I was knocking on the front door, and Justin let me in, our youth director. And he was on the phone because a transgender person today turned 18 years old and found their clothes out front, kicked out. And so we're trying to find shelter for this person today. This just happened, just now. And we're trying to get, we have some funds for when things like this happen to get them to some shelters that are trans-friendly, and affirmations, of course, will pay to get them there. It's not enough. I wish we could do even more, and we'll certainly continue to help this person. I wanted to bring that story up because I think it's important, because it just happened. But we know that it's happening every single day. And so when I'm thinking of pride today, I'm thinking about those guys that were here a couple weeks ago out front of affirmations with their God Hates Fag signs in the middle of our city, in the front of affirmations, which I would argue is the heart of the city. And then all LGBT leadership in Michigan received a letter, a threatening letter, that someone took the time to send to every leader of a community center throughout the state. That just happened. So pride, to me today, is a reminder that we have to protect pride. We have to protect each other. You know, when those guys had those signs out, I cannot tell you, although you might imagine how many people drove up, pulled their cars over, and got out of their car to confront these guys in front of affirmations. Now that was an entirely different problem to have on our hands, because we want to keep people safe, right? But without exception, they were like, oh no, not in our city. Not here. Not today. And we raised $10,000 while they were outside with their signs for the community. So I'm not going to take up a lot of your time. I just want us to remember, for all of us to take a moment to remember folks like Harvey Milk, who said come out long before Harvey Milk, Oscar Wilde and his shenanigans. A lot of people came before us, and we have a responsibility to protect what they built and what so many of you here, and I could go around and name more than half of you, who I've worked with personally to help protect one another. We protect each other. And I don't ever want us to forget that pride, flying this flag, is worth protecting, because it wasn't always this way. And we still have a lot of work to do. That's why affirmations exist. That's why I know nobody here will stop fighting. Am I supposed to introduce our folks now? So affirmations, I have a town hall I've got to get to. We're making some big announcements. I'll tell you guys first. The Ringwald Theater is moving to affirmations. We'll make that announcement tonight. Affirmations is hiring an LMSW on our payroll so that we can actually have therapy at affirmations for young people all the way up to see our seniors. And that hire will be as of August 1st. The MCCD Church, which many of you belong to, a very gay-friendly LGBT denomination, is moving to affirmations. So, you know, kind of like a community center. I want it to be vibrant again, and we will get back there. And we'll make the announcements about when we're opening, hopefully by August 1st, back to normal. There is a light at the end of this tunnel as far as COVID, and I'm looking forward to that. One of our youth who belong to our youth group at Affirmations would like to say hello to you. They're relatively new to the youth group, certainly new to public speaking engagements, so I know that we're all going to embrace Miguel when he comes up here to say a few words to you. So Miguel, you're out there somewhere. There you are, my friend.
Hi, my name is Miguel. And what pride means to me is to be accepted for who you are, and truly, and to be truly yourself.
All a lot better than what I said. Just be your authentic self. Why didn't I just say that? Thank you, Miguel. And this next person, who is a member of our senior coffee clutch, who on June 26th, when we have our second telethon, will be co-hosting it with me, really needs no introduction. But Lady T, are you out there, out and about? Lady T is going to come up and talk to everybody.
Oh, wow. From running down a hallway of school, trying not to get beat up, to being here in Ferndale, to raise a flag of pride for all of us is an absolutely amazing thing to me. I came out 50-some years ago. My family and people at school told me I was crazy. But thank God I had a wonderful mother and father that supported me. I have been so loved by this community, and I have tried to give back everything I can. I will never, ever stop fighting for our community. We, they, their, them, it does not matter. We're all the same human beings, and we deserve the same amount of respect and rights as anybody else. And I just want to say, pride all the way. Please, please, please. Love you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Lady T. Now I would like to ask all of our speakers to join me over at the flag. I'd also like to have all of the employees who are LGBT of the city, if you are interested in joining us, to please come as well.
Be a little bit verklempt here. Thanks for help. We had camera problems during the filming of this, right? Hopefully we got a little piece of everything. Lady T, thank you, honey. Hi,
Thank you.
Ricky. We love you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, how are you, my dear?
This is Ruby. Heather, her name's Ruby.
Oh,
and
hi, Ruby.
Ruby's new to town, and she's coming out. This is her first pride.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you took me to my first flag race.
Oh, okay. Congratulations. Welcome.
Yeah, she just moved in next door to me.
Oh, okay.
We're
All the videos.
okay. We'll see you at Gigi's, right?
Yes.
Okay,
I will
honey.
be back.
Thank you.
They did a fundraiser. Okay.
David, thank you, my honey. As always, so much. All right. Thank you all so much. All right, all right. Let's see if I can keep grabbing my friends. Angela, hi, it's Debbie, you know me. Paul, how are you? Oh, what's the little guy's name? I've forgotten.
This is Adam.
Adam, oh, what a cutie. Oh, Adam. Well, anyway, beautiful, huh?
Yes, very.
You going up to the town hall?
No, I'm waiting after.
Oh, okay, all right. See you guys. So good to see you. Yeah. Those are the guys that helped me when the haters came after me. I see a couple of the officers that I talked to here in Ferndale. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was beautiful, very beautiful. Well, more later, because I'm going to go to the town hall meeting now, and then we're going to go back to our new studio and talk about what's coming up later this month for Pride. Hey, you guys got a comedy act going or anything? Something to go along with this fantastic outfits? I mean, a name for...
Just Happy Pride.
Just Happy Pride? Okay, beautiful.
I'm the Ferndale Pride mascot, and this is the husband of the mascot.
Oh, I see. You're the Ferndale Pride mascot. Yeah. You're the husband of the Ferndale mascot.
Yeah. Well, it's good to find love.
Yes.
Well, I'm Debbie David. I live up here on 9 Mile.
Except the apartments for the
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and our statue is becoming famous because I leaned over. I put a cartoon about her leaning
Yeah, they should
over.
fix that.
I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah, I got a few laughs.
She reported it and I never fixed it. She's still
Well, anyway, it's so good to see you guys out, and thank you for coming out for Pride.
Thank you.
All right.
American Heart Association.
Hey, you look great, man. When I saw the picture of you from the hospital, you made a comeback and you look great. It's so good to see you too.
same here.
All right. It's my friend from Affirmations. Are you going to do your game night ever again or something like that?
As soon as they open back up.
Okay, as soon as Affirmation come back, they had a great game night going for LGBT people.
I'm running the Queer Conversation group on Saturday, and then I'm running a group in Hazel Park the 4th Wednesdays at the Hazel Park Rec Center.
Okay, Hazel Park Rec Center. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I went out to a thing in Hazel Park for Rachel Crandall, and Hazel Park's the new area to go to, I think. Yeah, all right.
It is.
Okay.
This is our city council person.
What?
This is our city council.
City council?
Yeah, Hazel Park City Council.
Oh, you're Hazel Park City Council president? Oh wow, I gotta talk to him later. I gotta find out about Hazel Park. I'm looking for a house, but it's a seller's market right now.
Oh, I know.
And I just signed my lease for my apartment for another year. I don't have to think about it. So good to see you.
All right.
All right, bye, baby.
Yeah, it's got the classic look plus the
Hi. So good to see you. You're Hazel Park City Council?
I am.
I'm Debbie David.
Nice to meet you, Debbie.
Hazel Park is the new...
We're working on it.
That's the hot spot.
Our pride flag raising is this coming Saturday.
It is?
Yep, at 10 a.m. outside City Hall.
Okay, I'll be there.
Good.
All right, thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Wow. We got to network and save ourselves. Maybe that'll work. More later from Dragopolis Television here at the flag raising for Pride for June 2021 here in Ferndale, Michigan. Thank you.